Hey, Marshall.
What's up, Michael? Back again with another fantastic review. Talking about the that was bad. Hey, everybody, we're talking about the Fantastic Four. We're here to talk about the Fantastic Four. Hey, Michael.
Don't talk to
Michael,
them. Talk to me.
Guys,
don't look at them. Don't look.
We're talking about the Fantastic Four.
Don't look over there.
We're talking about the Fantastic Four.
It puts people off when you look at the camera.
It's time to talk about the... So we're just talking about the Fantastic Four. We're here to talk about the Fantastic Four.
Nice.
The movie, directed by Matt Shakman. You know what? I usually have all this information up. I don't have it right now. Frick. Directed by Matt Shakman. I'm going to pull it up. Directed by Matt Shakman, written by Josh Friedman, Eric Pearson, and Jeff Kaplan. It is starring Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Eben Moss-Backrack as Ben Grimm, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, Julia Garner as Shala Ball, Ralph Ineson as Galactus, and various other people as various other people.
Paul, what's his name as Mole Man?
Paul Walter Hauser.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Right?
Easily the best character that's not one of the four in that whole movie.
Yeah, I have. He's one of my only qualms about the movie.
Really?
Yeah. Cinematography by Jess Hall, edited by Nona Kodai and Tim Rush. I'm not sure how you say that. I'm curious what else Jess Hall has done. Also did Hot Fuzz, Transcendence, Ghost in the Shell, other stuff. WandaVision, director of photography for WandaVision.
Yep.
So
also a Matt Shakman production.
True. Yeah.
So that makes
It's Always
sense.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I forgot.
That's where he got his start, and that is why Paul Walter Hauser is in this movie.
Yeah, I've been seeing a ton of reels lately that are like, same director, by the way, and it'll put up like the most gorgeous, like most beautifully, composed shot from Fantastic Four, and then it'll show Danny DeVito doing some weird gremlin stuff from Always Sunny.
I need to be clean. So, Fantastic Four First Steps, starring all those people, made by all those other people. Do you want to do non-spoilers a little bit, or do you feel like this is coming out like a week and a half after the movie comes out and we just do spoilers?
I feel like we can dive right into spoilers because everybody's seen this movie already. We're beyond the spoiler embargo.
Yeah. In the future, I feel like we can, like with Cinema Lounge, we always tried to get it out the following week because we're not pressed. We're not getting early screenings or anything like that.
I wish, yeah.
Someday.
If you guys want to give us early screenings, whoever out there,
Kevin,
set those up. If Kevin Feige wants to call me on my phone now,
Kevin and Jimmy Guns,
I would love to. Oh my gosh, imagine.
Yeah.
It's been a busy July and we have jobs, and so it's really hard to get these shot and edited and everything in a really timely fashion, but we're here. We're doing what we can do.
Yes. Okay. So Fantastic Four, script, score, cinematography, performances, directing, and via visual effects where it applies. Yeah. Where would you like to start?
I want to start with casting because I thought Paul Walter Hauser was extremely fun.
Yeah.
Well, we can do all the casting, but I brought him up, so we're starting there. I thought he was so much fun. He was my wife's favorite character also throughout that movie.
Really?
Because and she hasn't read the comics. I don't think she knows Mole Man necessarily.
Personally?
They're not. They're
not close.
Yeah, they don't catch up every once in a while. Yeah. He brought so much fun to that role. Like they could have just done a weird, dumb throwaway thing with that character, which at the beginning is what I thought they were going to do when they just showed him for half a second. It was like, oh, cameo. But then they brought him back and made him an actual character and made him funny. Like he's like, and not just funny, but he's like,
for like a reason. Like he's characterized the way he's characterized, and he's not just making jokes to make jokes. Yeah,
but he's also like a genius too. Like that's they could make him a fake genius, but they made him an actual genius that is needed by the Four.
Sure.
And that was
or
really,
at least
really
a guy
fun.
who has an underground city.
Yes, yeah. And I liked the part where he delivered just like the worst dig on the Human Torch. Like, don't hate me, Johnny, I didn't dress you. Or dude, it was so brutal.
It's very good.
I loved it a lot.
That was funny.
So I think he did great. You have qualms about his casting.
Listen, on my Letterboxd review, I wish that, I could pull it up. I don't have my phone. You're in the Discord. You want to go in the Discord and scroll up in the movie thing and find it?
Do I have Discord still downloaded?
Gosh,
Hang on.
I can find it.
I might.
I wrote as my review on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
I give it 4.5 stars.
That's pretty for you. That's pretty good.
Very positive. And a heart.
The cunning warrior attacks neither body nor mind.
Tell me how!
The heart, Osborn. First, we attack his heart.
Endlessly critical Marshall. That's pretty good. Yeah.
So I wrote, made me feel how I wanted Superman to make me feel.
Yeah.
And classic space age Marvel through and through, and impressively sincere. Not a single serious moment cut off by a joke. Just good writing, great performances, an incredible score, and the world Jack and Stan built brought to life as faithfully as it ever has been.
Yeah.
That is kind of my overarching feeling about the movie.
And I did want to ask you, that's a great place to start too. Like I wanted to ask you, was this more fulfilling than Superman? It sounds like a hard yes.
Absolutely.
I feel the same way. Yeah, for a lot of different reasons. I mean, the scale of the plot alone, I think, elevated it to the point that I had wanted Superman to be at when that first came out, because it's like, it is this like global story. Not that every superhero, I don't want to make it sound like every superhero story needs to have these worldwide, implications and scale. The implication.
Yeah. Yep.
Start adding that in. I don't think every story needs to be that big, but this one specifically, with its antagonist being who he is, I think like you couldn't do any other story than this, and they did it so well. They executed on it so well. Yeah, they put in like story beats that go beyond you always hear about the formula, right? Especially with superhero movies nowadays, like they're too formulaic. It goes so far beyond the formula. Yeah. I just think they did such a wonderful job overall.
Yeah, I think not every superhero movie needs to be, oh no, the whole world is going to be destroyed, the whole world is going to explode. This one character is the only one who can stop them. But for the Fantastic Four, that makes a lot of sense, and it works a lot because so much of what Fantastic Four comics are is Reed has built a machine and, oh no, it's going to blow up the entire world, or it's going to explode the universe or something, and now he has to fix it. He creates a lot of his own problems. And this is kind of that. Like they have poked a little too far into space, and Galactus has noticed them, all this different stuff, and now they're here. Yeah. And I think it works really well. I think the writing is really good. I think that unlike Superman, I think the problem with Superman isn't that it's a smaller scale story as much as it is that those very human stories and very human characters weren't quite as developed compared to what they were in Fantastic Four.
Totally.
And I don't want to like pit these two things against each other. It just happens that they both came out right around each other and are the first characters for both of these publishers. Yeah. So it's weird that this is happening now. That's all. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing just like I never welled up with emotion really bigly in Superman. In this one, it happened to me multiple times. Yep. It happened to me multiple times in this one.
Yeah, me too.
Like I really was kind of skeptical of Pedro Pascal as Reed, and I think he did a really good job. I don't know that I agree with people who would say, "Oh, he's born to play the character the way that RDJ and Iron Man fit so well." I don't know about that, but I think that he does a really good interpretation of the character. I think it's a very faithful interpretation of the character.
Yeah, he really
where he is at the base level a good man. Yeah, but he has all of these high level things happening and distractions that are kind of keeping him not quite on the earth with everybody else.
Did you hear him say in his interview, like, "Oh, I kept on putting on this like transatlantic accent,"
and they made him like tone it down?
Yeah, they kept like reeling him back in.
You can kind of hear it sometimes.
Yeah, so and I think that like in some ways indicates how much he cares about. Like, I want to do this character like he was written in the old days. You know, like the intent behind it, I think is really cool.
Yeah. It's good. Everybody's really good. Yeah. Joseph Quinn, people also were kind of unsure about him. I think he did a really good job. Eben Moss Backrack, fantastic as the Thing. There was a lot that was cut out of this movie. Like very clearly, so much was taken out of it from like most of the stuff that's in the trailers is just straight up not here. I saw somebody point out that a lot of the stuff that was in the trailers that we didn't see seems to be an opening action sequence that was then cut up and used as the montage at the beginning that explains the whole like origin story and everything, which I loved, by the way. Dude, that was fantastic.
Say that again?
It's just the word that I say. It's just the word that I say. I can't help it.
Let's have the say that again meme, please, every time.
Oh my gosh.
That was, we like a montage. We love a well put together montage with stuff that we don't expect. You know what I mean? I really didn't expect the mole man thing. I knew he was going to be in that. I didn't expect that it was going to be used for world building the way that it was. It once again could have been a throwaway thing.
I mean, and that's what I feel like was missing in Superman.
Yeah.
Like that is exactly, if that wasn't there, then I think I would be feeling a kind of similar way that I did with Superman, Batman where I'm like, I feel like we need more foundation for some of these people.
Yeah.
Like I need to see, like I know this is a new interpretation, so I would like to know, like, how did this character arrive here? Where did they, like, and we get to see they went to space, all this different stuff. They name drop the Wizard and the Mad Thinker and Diablo, like old Fantastic Four villains. They don't see any of those people, but it's cool to hear that like they are aware of these people and have fought them. Like it gives a lot more context to the world of 828. Yeah. Which is really fun.
And when's the last time a Marvel name drop thing made you want to actually see more of what happened in the background there? Like, I feel like it's like, oh, great. Like, love a name drop. It gives me the good brain chemicals. But this, I was like, I want to see, like, I want to, see these battles on screen and stuff like that.
And it didn't feel like we're just saying a thing because people will like to hear the thing. It served a purpose. Like, we are explaining where these characters have come from, what they've been doing, and what their status quo is now. And why it is that way. And like the people love them and all that stuff, which is really fun and so different from in the comics, which is kind of funny because Reed is always causing problems and people, like everybody, civilians hate superheroes in the Marvel universe. Which is really funny
somehow, which it's like this isn't, it's not an X-Men situation where like the heroes are strange. It's like that.
They're just, you're blowing up my town, dude. Which is the opposite of the Justice. Like, people love the Justice League. They love, like, there's a holiday for the Flash. There's statues, and there's have you read the Justice League crossover by Kurt Busiek and George Perez?
I don't think so.
They did a Marvel DC crossover a while back that fairly recently got republished. And there's a moment in that where they go to each other's Earths and the Justice League are looking around and like, this place sucks. Like, this place is a mess. And then the Marvel heroes are in the DC universe and they're like, they actually like them here? Like, they built statues of them?
Leave it to Kurt.
Oh, man.
Leave it to Kurt to be so analytical about
it's so
the two comic
good.
book universes.
That book is fantastic in a lot of ways.
It's what? Say that again.
See, I mean, oh my gosh.
Say that again, too.
No. For performances, I feel like everybody's really good in this. Vanessa Kirby has a really good moment when she is saying, I'm not going to get rid of my baby. I'm not going to sacrifice my baby for this world, but I'm not going to sacrifice this world for my baby.
That part was like, great.
Really good.
Yeah, second only to when she was ready to take the Silver Surfer out of this mortal plane instantly.
Oh my gosh.
Like, never have I been like so...
Anxiety.
I don't know if scared is like the word for it, but when she says
seriously
kill her
with like so much fear,
that was so
that
well
whole
acted.
sequence was like actually scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
From a Marvel movie.
Yeah,
like you watch a horror movie, like the quote unquote horror movie, like the scarier stuff in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
like that's spooky Sam Raimi stuff. But this was like anxiety-inducing fear, like existential fear of there is this unstoppable force chasing after them.
Yeah.
And they know, like, we cannot do anything. We are superpowered people. We can't do anything about this. And this woman is giving birth and screaming, kill her, Johnny.
Yeah.
Kill her. She's going to take your nephew. Kill her.
Yeah.
And it's like some of the most... Like, it was so real in a way that, like, was scary to feel.
Totally.
Like, when you watch something in a movie and you forget that someone's acting, that moment alone is maybe the best performance in the entire MCU.
Yeah, it was up there.
Oh, my gosh.
It was so good. And
then when the Silver Surfer, like, gets so close and reaches into her stomach.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
It's like... Ooh.
Physically unsettling. Even
that whole sequence is just incredible.
Yes, a thing that you can't, like a thing that is too big to fight and a thing that is too fast to outrun.
Yeah.
And they outrun him and outthink him. You know, it's like
it's perfectly Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
That it's just, and visually it's fantastic. Like Sue giving birth in space in zero gravity and Reed like stretching to keep himself
that was fun.
Stable and everybody's doing their part. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Just, and like the music is incredible in that part. We can talk about the music a little bit. The cinematography is amazing throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
I only noticed like 2 shots that were kind of weird. And that's a visual effect shot. Like when
the very end.
I don't remember in particular.
Oh, we talked in our like comics that inspired episode.
Yeah.
About having the Twilight baby come back, And at the very end, you get a little bit of the Twilight baby because you cannot do good VFX for a baby.
Yeah.
Like, we know what a baby looks like and how they respond to things, and it's really hard to. It was really hard to fake. Yeah.
The one part where the baby seemed weird to me is when Ben was holding the baby and trying to transfer, and they were very clearly like trying real hard to track this baby in Rockman's hands.
Yeah, I saw
that didn't
that
quite
too.
work.
Yeah.
The one shot that really stuck out to me was just when Ben was talking to Rachel. I don't know if she was a rabbi or like she was just at the synagogue.
I don't know her exact role, but she was there.
Yeah. I was surprised that she wasn't Alicia because when they cast, I can't remember her name right now, but she's great.
Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah. When they cast her, I thought that she would be Alicia for sure.
Yeah.
But
she also recently voiced somebody in What If, so I was kind of surprised to see her as not that.
Yeah, whatever.
I forget who she was.
Yeah, whatever.
And whatever.
She played her character.
Your entire What If reaction
basically.
In general. Yeah.
She played her character from Poker Face.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
She's just like guessing if people are lying or not.
Yeah. Sassy, Northeastern American lady.
Yeah.
But
much. There was one shot where he was talking to her and there was a reverse shot of the thing and it was just clearly not a real background.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like cinematography wise, really impressed with this. I didn't see it in IMAX. I just saw it regular vision.
Yeah.
But visually fantastic. Lots of really good color. Don't say it. Lots of like it was really colorful, which I really appreciated. They didn't shy away from that. They didn't really push into like an orange and teal filmic look.
Yeah.
They just let it be what that world would be. It was very bright. It was very exciting. And then the contrast of that when you get to Galactus's ship thing, which I was disappointed was not his weird giant cylindrical thing. It was a World Engine Edie guy, but it wasn't his weird like Kirby tech thing.
I see. Yeah, it was still a weird giant cylinder, but
it wasn't
just like a munch
the Escher Kirby thing.
Yeah,
it
wasn't quite that. You're right.
That's what I really like. Picture of that right now. Boom. So I really like that, but they didn't do it. But that's okay. I forgive them.
Yeah. Looks so good though, and do so much. I loved this. So much of that was due to using miniatures. Let's get back to miniatures in Hollywood because they always look better.
Yeah,
I think
it's fun.
I think it's proven a million times over that miniatures look better than
But it has to be done well. Like that's
CGI,
I feel like it's harder to make a really good one and have it look really good.
Yeah.
Like if you have people like ILM who are making incredible minis and then know how to shoot them because they invented the process, then great.
Do you know
but not everybody's really good.
Did they do this?
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
It would make sense.
It's like a Disney thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It looked so good.
It looked
like
very
even
good.
There's that shot that I think the one that a lot of people are looking at is the shot
Galactus picking up a tree.
That's a great one. Not quite that one. The one there was just this tree smells great.
Broccoli.
The shot of his feet walking through the city that was in the trailers.
Yeah, that looked like a miniature to me.
It is a mini.
That's him in a suit, right?
Yeah.
Because they built a practical suit.
It's all practical.
Yeah.
And the fact that the struts on the cars that are parked on the side of the road work like struts.
Yeah.
The lampposts and the parking meters and stuff like that sway like real things.
Yeah.
It just looks so good. And once again, you cannot fake that in CGI.
Yeah.
I can't. I love the minis.
It's really good.
Even the ending when he gets knocked into the black hole. Obviously, there's CGI for those effects, but it's really Ralph in a mini.
I want to see.
Four actors. Yeah.
Have you seen like behind the scenes of that? How do you know that for sure?
I watched. With any movie, I get home and I immediately go to the new Rockstars breakdown on YouTube.
So they had like pictures and stuff or something.
Yes, they had a whole thing for like here are different mini shots that look especially. So they pointed some of these things out.
Yeah.
And how they're so authentic looking. You mentioned authenticity or maybe you said genuine. I don't know. In your Letterboxd review.
Yeah.
These are the things, sincerity. Yeah, thank you. These are the things that point to that, I think, is like visually speaking. Like there's that in the script, there's that everywhere. But visually there's so much that lends to that quality of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The music is fantastic. Like genuine. Come on, man. It's just the word I use. The music is really good.
Yeah.
Like absolutely knocked it out of the park. I was listening to it the day it came out, and I was like immediately fantastic.
You would say. I love it. I love that you can't stop. The night, like the night before the movie came out, you had said to me like you had played one of the songs, I forget which one, but you had said like, I can absolutely picture Reed like giving the tour of the Baxter Building to this song.
Walking around.
Which didn't even happen in the movie, but you were 100%
they had like promotional
right,
material that
yes.
was them doing like a tour and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I thought that would be the opening montage, and I think you did too.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen, but 100% that song could have been there.
Yeah. It feels very melodic. It feels like you can see what's happening in your head.
Yeah.
Like it just instantly was so fun and so like joyous and exciting and also scary when it needs to be.
Yeah.
Jaquin was just fantastic.
Yeah. Yep. You silly guy. You're going to have to intercut that so much.
I'm not going to do it.
You need to.
No, I don't have time for that. It's going on vacation.
Marshall, you know in your heart.
The heart, Osborn. First, we attack his heart.
That should be in this.
You're a bad person, Michael.
Do you want to talk about the script?
I do. I think it was very well written.
So well
I think that it was very, everybody was written very true to character. Nobody felt super out of character. Yeah. The mole man, we can get him real quick. My thing about the mole man, I think that I think that it was him and it was fine. And that is the mole man.
Yeah.
I just wish that he wasn't a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
I really wanted, because it can still be Paul Walter Hauser, but make him put on a weird green jumpsuit, give him a weird cane and a big nose and a bowl cut.
Yeah.
That's the mole man I want to see.
That's Dr. Octopus, as a matter of fact.
A little bit. I also want to see the moloids. I don't like that he didn't have moloids.
It still sounds like a slur when you say it, Marshall.
I'm sorry.
I
swear. If for people who don't know, here's a picture of the moloids. These are the creatures
they're disgusting.
Yeah, they're kind of scary looking. These are the creatures that he like rules over in Subterranea. They are just kind of like sort of mindless creatures most of the time. Sometimes they are somewhat intelligent, but usually not.
Yeah.
In this, he had like people with mining helmets on. He had little miners or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
He just had a sect of human beings who wanted to live underground. Like that I wish. Yeah. I just wish that it was more specifically the comic book mole man. For everything else that is so comic booky, it felt kind of sad to me that they didn't go all in with that.
What I'm hearing is that you want in Secret Wars, you want a new mole man that just he and his people cannibalize the Earth 3.
I want mole man.
Yeah.
I think it's 828.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I want a mole man Civil War.
Yeah. Did you realize that that's Jack Kirby's birthday?
It did specifically say so in the end of the movie.
Yes, it did in the end credit. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I did.
Okay, good.
I also heard that going into the movie.
I forgot that it did that, but yeah.
It's okay, Michael.
It was cute. If you guys didn't stick around to the end of the credits, it's Jack Kirby's birthday.
Did you know that Stan and Jack are in the movie? Did I show you that?
Yes. You didn't show me, but it's so cute that they got put in there. Like they would put themselves in there back in the day.
Yeah. Well, and there's like a Timely Comics thing on the side, which is what Marvel was called when they first came up with all this stuff.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Can
we put a screenshot of that here?
Here it is. Insert Jack and Stan.
Look at those boys. Handsome men.
Implied Jack and Stan.
The line that stood out to me the most, script-wise, that moment when Reed is... Wait, can you guess? Sorry, I already told you who says it, but yeah.
Well, if it's something that Reed says, then it's not the one that I was thinking of.
Well, okay, tell me what you were thinking of and then guess mine.
The one that hit really hard for me was... he's not us. He's more. He's more than that.
Yeah.
Talking about Franklin.
Yes.
Which was really cool for them as characters, being afraid of like Franklin having like weird cosmic problems or whatever. Mm-hmm. But also there is the very simple implication there of like anybody about to be a parent scared that they're going to ruin their kid.
Yes.
And I'm going to guess that is your favorite thing is when he's talking to baby Franklin.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And he says like, yeah, he has this whole monologue that kind of culminates in the more I see you, the less I know. And I was like, good night. That is so, even quoting it now, I'm like goosebumps.
Little emotional.
It is such it's a whole beautiful thing. It sums up that character so well. And these characters, this movie shows and doesn't tell. Yeah. But the script says so much while still showing and not telling. You know what I mean? And that a ton of that is that it's indirectly, this is the entirety of Reed Richards' personality, is like the more he has to solve everything.
Yeah.
but he knows
and
that
knowledge is security for him.
Yes.
It's not just something he enjoys doing this stuff. It is a safety blanket. Being prepared for everything, knowing everything, having everything all figured out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and it's a movie about failed plans, ultimately, at the end of the day. Because how many different plans do they have to stop Galactus? Like 4, maybe, that fail before they reach
at least 2.
the correct one.
Yeah.
You know, like they try and fail so many times. And for Reed, that is like slow suicide, it feels like, you know what I mean? And that's all shown, you know, the microcosm of that is he has this baby and he does not know how to baby.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, because we don't know exactly what the situation for this Reed in this universe is, because typically Reed's dad is like there for a good amount of his childhood and then kind of goes away and is like a cosmic man sort of, and then eventually comes back when he's like grown up and has the Fantastic Four as a team already. So like he doesn't have a traumatic childhood the way that, you know, Bruce Banner does with an abusive father and stuff like that, but his dad wasn't really there. Wasn't wildly present.
Totally.
So I mean, just fantastic stuff. That's what really works in this movie. That like in Superman, it's very similar, where it's a very human story that's being told in a very fantastical, not the same setting and context. But the themes in Superman are a lot more broad than in this. That's a lot more specific, where Superman is about kindness and kindness being the new punk rock and all that different stuff. And, you know, being human is being a mess and all that, whatever. That's all fine. This movie has a much more specific thing, and it's about like family. It's about taking care of each other, but in a much more specific way. Where Superman is kind of about that, but this is like specifically, we don't know exactly what we're doing, but we're here for each other. We're going to specifically show how we're here for each other, and all of these characters, because of that montage and also because of the writing outside of it, are extremely well written, well developed. We understand their motivations, who they are, why they are who they are, and what they want. And it just makes for an incredible package when you put it all together. The music is amazing from Giacchino. The cinematography from Jess, whatever her name was that I can't remember because I just looked at it. Really good. So really, great. Really good.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Directed wonderfully by Matt Shakman. All of the performers involved, really, really good.
Let Matt Shakman be the new... I love the Russos, and they have been great in so many of their projects.
Specifically at Avenger Things.
At Avenger Things and at Captain America Things. They could be great at a ton more for all I know. I'm not putting them in a box. But let Matt Shakman be.
I'd be curious
something
to see.
Like them. You know what I mean? Because he just brings it every to like WandaVision was stellar.
He wasn't the showrunner on WandaVision, but he was one of the main directors on it, wasn't he?
I think
because Jack Schaefer was the showrunner.
Is that right? I don't know. I don't know 100%, but he was big. He was big.
He was involved in it for sure. Yeah.
And he just killed it.
Yeah, and that's another one that has like really good themes about family and like, but also gets kind of scary and kind of intense when it needs to, and then turns into a big superhero fight at the end, like this movie. But it just all works so well. I'm really impressed by it, honestly. I mean, you can tell that I gave it a 4.5. Like I initially wrote down 4 because I didn't want to be too hasty, and I was like, I'm deleting my review and I'm changing it. I'm making it a 4.5 because I want that to be what's showing.
Totally.
Like, I just was so impressed by it. Marvel is really surprising me right now. Thunderbolts was really, really good.
Oh yeah.
Like all the fact that it's really interesting. The superhero movies of this year have been kindness is the new punk rock. You're not alone, and family is important, and your family is here for you. And
are we low key back as superhero movie
maybe
times?
I don't know. It's really I don't know. I mean, talk about the post-credit sequence real quick.
I
mean, first of all, before we get into all that, Fantastic Four first steps, yes or no?
Yes. Easily yes.
Emphatic yes.
For years and years,
Absolute yes. I can't wait to see it again. I can't wait to watch it on the IMAX ratio when that comes out on Disney and physical media. really cool.
Yeah.
So the post-credit sequence.
Yeah.
James Bond dies at the end, by the way.
Oh, did you guys know James Bond dies?
I forgot to tell you guys that.
I want you to know that.
It's important that you know that.
Yeah.
But the post-credit sequence is 4 years later. You have a toddler, Frankie.
Yeah.
And he's reading The Origin of Man.
He's reading Darwin. And
but which is not typically. That's usually a Valeria thing. Like Franklin isn't usually like really smarty guy, is he?
Well, that's why he's also reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar. He's getting his range.
That's true. But then we get just kind of the back view of Robert Dr. Rocker Doom. And it is him.
Dumb.
They confirmed that it is him. It's not a stand-in.
In the costume.
I'm assuming that like the Thunderbolts post-credit sequence, that this is just a sequence from Doomsday.
I think so.
Or Secret Wars, whichever one is actually next. I can't remember.
That would make sense.
Because they did confirm that like that post-credit sequence from Thunderbolts was shot by the Russos.
Yeah.
I would guess that this is the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's where this came from, because they're actively shooting and continuously rewriting that movie.
Yeah.
Every time an actor talks about working on that movie, they're like, yep, they just changed the whole ending again.
Yeah.
And it's like, you should stop saying that.
Yeah.
Like, you're not giving me or anyone confidence right now.
Yes, we want a complete project with a vision that's not based on
numbers,
the media.
Don't give me a camel, please.
Yeah.
But how do you? I mean, we don't get a real good look at Doom. He based on what we do see, he kind of looks like the 2005 one.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. Yeah, he just passed.
Yes, sadly.
His mask was kind of rounded.
It was hard to get a feel for it, but
I
it was kind of
find a picture of it after the fact yet. So
I'm curious if it's just going to be like mainly an Iron Man mask in silver.
I really hope not.
Because you don't want it to be like an evil.
I don't want it to be. I really don't want. I mean, I feel like it's weird if they don't address the fact that he looks like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want it to have some goofy inbuilt story reason that this is somehow related to Tony Stark. Because holy cow, let Star Wars not be about the Skywalkers and let this Marvel universe have something that is not just started by Tony Stark.
This movie is proof that that's possible.
It can work.
It can work really, really well.
I really hope that they see the huge success that this movie has been. There was a big drop off in the second weekend, unfortunately. We'll see what that means for long term, but I really hope they see the success and the love for it, and they say, when we do reboot, because now they have literally said, Kevin Feige has said, we're doing a reboot.
Yeah.
With Secret Wars, which is crazy that they've just out and out said that.
Yeah, which we kind of
you can kind of assume,
but it's good to know. It's good to know now.
Yeah, I really hope that they don't put it in another our world situation. I really hope that it is a otherworldly Marvel Comics world.
I think it will be. I really, really do. I love this movie. I think there's a million more things we could say.
I don't think so.
Hear. Yeah, but we've said it all.
3 things.
No, tell us what you guys think in the comments.
Yeah, what did you guys think of the Fantastic Four movie? Who was your favorite of the 4? Who's your favorite? Is it Herbie? Why is it Herbie? It is Herbie. I understand. You don't have to explain why.
About Herbie.
We didn't talk about Herbie. He was really good.
Gosh, I love him.
If you want to hear the full version of the lullaby he was singing to Franklin at the end of the movie, the entire version is on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
And there's a cute moment in it where Herbie is giggling because Franklin is presumably being cute.
He's so cute.
Voiced by Matthew Wood of General Grievous fame. Thanks, guys, for being here. This is the show that we do. We talk about the comic book things. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We did an episode about the Fantastic Four comics that we think are really good, that might have inspired the movie in some form.
Yep.
So you can check that out. Or I'm an artist, and here's 3 things that I've drawn.
Bang, bang, bang.
They're pretty cool. You can check those out at the link in the description. Michael has written a book of poetry.
Here it is.
It's called Marauders. It's pretty good. There's also a link to that in the description. You can check that out.
That is how you pronounce it.
It's good stuff. We like it. Support Michael and his dreams. Support me and my dreams.
Please,
and
we love it.
if you like the show, suggest it to a friend. Word of mouth is the most important and biggest way to get something like this to more people. I would just love to be able to talk to more and more of you guys and hear what you think about the comic books. And tell us in the comments, what did you think of Fantastic Four? Did you have a favorite scene? Did you hate something about it? I just really loved it.
Let us know.
Big yes.
And in the meantime, keep reading comics. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Good luck.